So, hello. Hi. Um, I didn't feel much like writing anything the past couple of days, but today I figured I could read. Um, this is my copy of Leaves of Grass. It smells lovely. It was a discard book from my high school. From 1950, Random House, distributed in Canada. It's one of my favorite smells and one of my favorite things. Someone totally put a tea bag in here. Like, I did not do this. And so it seeps through several pages. I'm kind of here for it. Maybe I should give it a go. Make it a theme throughout the book. I love Walt Whitman. I do. There's something sincere or hopeful, maybe. But I figure the best place to start would be to read some of Songs of Myself. What is myself anyways, right? Okay, so Songs of Myself by Walt Whitman. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. My tongue, every atom of my blood, formed from this soil, this air, born here of parents born here, from parents the same, and their parents the same. Now, I, now 37 years in perfect health, begin, hoping to cease, not till death. Creeds in schools in abeyance, retiring back a while, sufficed at what they are, but never forgotten. I harbor for good or bad. I permit to speak at every hazard. Nature without check or original, no. Nature without check with original energy. I feel like I need to read that last one again. Sometimes I feel like when I read it doesn't compute. I mean, I've read this a lot. Since high school and now. But we'll take that last stanza again. Creeds and schools in abeyance, retiring back a while, sufficed at what we are, but never forgotten. I harbor for good or bad. I permit to speak at every hazard. natured without check, with original energy. You know, I have a very difficult time, even in poetry that I write about me or about my experiences. Using I is very difficult. It is much more comfortable to write in the second or third person as opposed to the first person. Or, as is more common, as I've noticed, I leave out subjects and conjugate in the third person. Don't say the quiet part out loud. I celebrate myself and sing myself. There's room. There's room to grow. Okay. Read a little more. Houses and rooms are full of perfumes. The shelves are crowded with perfumes. I breathe the fragrance myself and know it and like it. The distillation would intoxicate me also, but I shall not let it. The atmosphere is not a perfume. It has no taste of distillation. It is odorless. It is for my mouth forever. I am in love with it. I will go to the bank by the wood and become undisguised and naked. I am mad for it, to be in contact with me. Houses and rooms are full of perfumes. The shelves are crowded with perfumes. I breathe the fragrance myself and know it and like it. The distillation would intoxicate me also, but I shall not let it. The atmosphere is not a perfume. It has no taste of the distillation. It is odorless. It is for my mouth forever. I am in love with it. I will go to the bank by the wood and become undisguised and naked. I am mad for it to be in contact with me. The smoke of my own breath, echoes, ripples, buzzed whispers, love root, silk thread, crotch and vine. The respiration and inspiration, the beating of my heart, the passing of blood and air through my lungs. The sniff of green leaves and dry leaves, and of the shore and dark. A sniff of green leaves and dry leaves, and of the dark shore and the dark colored sea rocks, and of the hay in the barn. The sound of belched words of my voice, lucid to the eddies of the wind. A few light kisses, a few embraces, a reaching around of arms. The play of shine and shade on trees as the supple boughs wag. The delight of lone, or in the rush of the streets, or along the fields and hillsides. The feeling of health, the full noon thrill, the song of me rising from bed and meeting the sun. Have you reckoned 1,000 acres much? Have you reckoned the earth much? Have you practiced so long to learn to read? Have you felt so proud to get at the meaning of poems? Stop this day and night with me, and you shall possess the origin of all poems. You shall possess the good of the earth and the sun. There are millions of suns left. You shall no longer take things at second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on the spectres and books. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides and filter them from yourself. I love that. You shall no longer take things at second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of reading is hard. Okay. You shall no longer take things at second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on the spectres and books. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides and filter them from yourself. I really do think that listening to other people's stories and feelings and reactions to stories and feelings is helpful to contrast and find what I believe or what I think. Someone gives an opinion about, say, a YouTube drama story, because I don't watch any of the channels they talk about, but I watch the Drama channels a fair amount. But to listen to different perspectives on the same topic, to hear how different people, what stands out to them, I find it very, very interesting. And getting better at the ability to think, oh, I don't know if I would say it that way, or I see where you're coming from, but I interpret it slightly differently. I mean, and yes, there's also like, preach, you got this. But I enjoy, like, I consume a lot of LawTube. Emily D. Baker, The Lawyer You Know, Runkle of the Bailey, Law and Lumber, not Budget Bites. Budget Bites is what we've used for recipes for the last, 14 years, and especially the older stuff, 10 out of 10. Legal Bites is what I was gonna say. But one of the things I love is that they take the source document or the trial itself and you get to see firsthand the source material. And then you get to hear someone's learned interpretation of that, often with sass, or like the passion that Natalie Lawyerchick has when she's talking about cases. It's I don't know, I kind of want to say inspiring, but it's hopeful to see how all of these people care about these different issues and the individual parts that stick out to them, and how those differ from person to person based on who they are and what their experiences are. But getting 3, 4, or more interpretations of the same thing, even when they overlap quite a bit, it lets me filter them from myself. You shall no longer take things at second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on the spectres in books. You shall not look through the eyes either. No, you shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides, filter them from yourself. I feel like that's probably a good place to stop my ramblings for one day. Next time we'll get to one of my favorite quotes. But thank you for listening to me read poorly. At least I think it's poorly. I am very curious to hear what it sounds like when I read something. So this is going to be a learning experience. Maybe one I don't like. But until next time.